What's up?
I didn't see you did that. I did
Did
not
what?
see you did that.
J-Vi couldn't make it tonight. He, the virus is here.
You switched your hat and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Full wig out Sundays here, trying to get some mo for the Bills.
Dude, you
Taking
got to
him
get the
back.
mo back.
15 years.
Got to get it.
15 years. Shout out to us. We used to go to Beef O'Brady's when the Niners and the Bills stink, and we would wear wigs to the bar to try to drum up some momentum and stay there for probably, I don't know, what, 10 hours?
Probably. Coincidentally, the Bills look like tonight how they looked back then when we used to go watch. Can't stop anybody on third down.
Oh, that's the worst. Not being able to stop somebody on third down might be the worst of all time.
And I'll do a preemptive how dare you.
Do it.
Because I was going to do it a couple weeks ago, but I forgot. I changed it up. I'm getting sick and tired of these announcers, wait until late in the game. Like, it's a big third down here. It's a big third down every third down.
You know what I'm sick of?
It's never not a big third down.
Tell him, Tex. What do you say?
I'm sick of these plaid hats.
Oh, ball's out.
I'm sick of them, dude.
Oh, sorry. Oh, could that be the one? Could that be the one? Sorry. I got excited. It's episode 170.
Ball's out.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Hey,
you put the wig on, dude.
Ball's out. Ball's out.
Let's go. Episode 170.
Bills ball.
September 29th. Hey, does Lamar have a fumbling
good
problem?
thing you put the wig on, J-Vi.
People are saying.
Credit you.
Credit me.
Episode 170, September 29th, 2024, National Coffee Day. 3.1 is the number of coffees the average American drinks each day. When the colonies revolted against King George III's hefty tea tax, tea was out, coffee was in.
Is that the worst move of all time?
What?
Coffee over tea.
I don't know. Depends on the tea.
Depends on the tea.
With a little honey?
No.
You put honey in your coffee?
I also don't drink
Darjeeling or Earl Grey.
I also don't drink
coffee
or tea anymore.
Oh, Greg.
By the way, shout out me. I don't drink. I got no caffeine. So, J-Vi's Bills, for those of you listening and watching, thank you. J-Vi's Bills currently playing the Baltimore Ravens, currently getting shellacked on national television. 21-3, 2-minute warning to go in the second half or first half. And J-Vi, how did you feel when Derrick Henry went 87 yards?
Well, J-Vi was pissed, but this is virus here. J-Vi's not on the show tonight.
No. All of you know that I have sat up on the stage and watched my team lose the Super Bowl live on this show. So none of you will get any slack until you match that energy.
Hey, we're here watching the show.
Hey, I'm gonna ride with you, J-Vi. I'm about to bet the Bills to come back.
We're a second half team.
Woo. Okay.
What are we? Plus what?
Hang on, let me see. I'll tell you right now. Plus 750.
Woo.
Plus 750?
No sweat bet.
You're gonna have to put a little. You have to put a little on that. Why not? With the beak.
I'm also gonna bet them to win the second half.
That's nice. I like that. Okay. Okay. So pick'ems. We did the pick'ems. We picked the Cardinals.
Bad.
No. Minnesota. Yes. Houston did not cover the 5.5. So we're left with Baltimore and Seattle. Who? Houston?
Win?
Yeah, they won.
I watched zero football today. So if I'm not adding a ton of stuff, it's not because I'm mad about how the Bills are playing. It's also because I just have no idea what went on today.
Okay. What'd you do?
Well, we had some friends come up because they're out of electricity. They're not getting power back till like Friday because of the hurricanes. So we're kind of hosting / help people out. So
shout out to everybody who's helping on the western part of the state too. Holy moly.
Yes.
There's some bad stuff going on there.
Yeah, the town of Boone was underwater.
Yeah, that was wild to see. And if I may, Liberty, some of you are scumbags because what I saw online about we're scared and ducking, it's like, have you seen any video on the internet?
Yeah.
About what's going on in the town of Boone. There's no way.
For a town that's 3,333 feet above sea level, for it to be flooded is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I-40 too. I-40 where North Carolina and South Carolina meet, the road's completely gone.
Yeah.
It's an interstate.
There's roads that are completely gone. So the quarterback for Liberty was one of them, by the way. Quarterback was one of them. He's put duck, and it's like, come on, guy. Come on. Okay, but yes, we have Tex. How about you? Good weekend?
Good weekend.
Okay.
We actually had our games on Saturday canceled, which kind of stunk, but was able to get a ton of yard work done yesterday.
Nice. What did that include?
Mowing the yard, trimming all my bushes in my front yard, and what else did we do? Oh, I finished replacing boards on my deck.
Hey, I hear you there.
Got a lot of stuff done.
Well,
had the kids out there helping me.
DIY.
Yeah, had the kids out there helping me the whole time. Yep. Had my son drilling boards into the deck, drilling them in, getting him ready, teaching him how to measure stuff out.
Put some hair on his chest. J-Vi currently watching. We went to the beach yesterday, and it was awesome. And then we had a soccer game for my daughter, and then a baseball game today for my son, or a t-ball game, which was spectacular. So
how's it going?
He hit 2 absolute missiles, and then when he played pitcher, he fielded every ground ball.
Nice.
So he's got it in him if he wants it.
Love it.
If he wants it. Oh, dude, don't you worry. Look who's here.
Yeah, I picked a bad day to pick the Steelers defense, huh?
Hey, not when Flacco, dude. Not when Flacco's behind the okay. We're gonna get to we've got Big Click Energy, we've got Scoreboard Salute, we've got Homer Alley, where we talk about our teams. We've got the Goat Rack DFS bets. Boys, I tabulated up. I don't know if you've looked down in the doc. I'm surprised the document wasn't on fire with how many check marks I put beside all the bets we made this weekend.
Oh, I know. I missed one so far.
Dude.
And I kind of actually started to predict this game. I wanted to type it out in a message and send to you guys after I saw that when I picked Buffalo +5 against UConn was a total disaster. I thought to myself, I was 3-0 riding them, and I wrote, sometimes you ride something too long. I rode that too long.
Yep.
And I was like, I wonder if that's going to bleed into the Bills being 3-0 and playing their game on Sunday. But I was like, I'm a believer. But the way it's looking, we still got a shot.
Hey,
we're still in it at +3.5.
I want to do
nothing else. You can win the third quarter and the second half, which is the most important right now.
And I don't want to. They're going. Okay, all right.
I like this call.
You watch the game.
Push pause.
Did you pause? Did you pause it? AK, just push pause on your thing. Yeah, pause it.
I'll pause it.
Count to 20.
Tell me what to count to. I'm pausing. Sorry, currently pausing.
We're lined up.
Okay. All right, I'm going in. So I see John Harbaugh yelling at the screen.
Timeout.
I see John Harbaugh yelling at the screen.
Nope.
His jawline is nowhere near his brother's jawline. I will say that. Jim Harbaugh, much better jawline face for headphones.
It's probably 7 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Pause it. Pause it. Count to 10.
Count. Everybody count. 1, 2,
Mississippi.
3, 4. See, I got the remote. Mississippi. Not. Hey, I got something for you guys later. Okay, referees. All right. Referee just did this.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We're
all caught up.
We're there.
Yep. Ooh, steps. Look at this, Tex. Look at this. Take Buffalo to win the second half. There you go.
Yep.
We got ourselves
I did.
We got ourselves.
They are minus money Everybody believes
First
they're gonna
down,
come back.
dude.
Maybe that's a
Okay.
sucker bet. I don't know.
First
Wait,
down.
are you ahead?
No, it was a penalty on them, so it's first down.
Oh, they called back-to-back timeouts. I see. Wow, Bill's getting the Chiefs treatment tonight. I see. Okay. All right. Javai, do you want to hit? We got to do the headlines while we do this. You want to hit the salutes? Salutes. Okay, we got the old salutes here. Salute your sports, salute the scoreboard, the Big Click Energy 5 headlines from the weekend, and here we go. Bingo. Top 5 things from a weekend of football. Number 5, Georgia, Alabama.
What a
For
game.
all of you jabronis who said the regular season won't matter, the games are going to stink, and you idiots at Barstool who wrote that the game was robbed of us from it's not going to have the same feel because they're going to make the playoffs anyways. Okay, dude, shut up.
Got to catch that.
Yeah, you got to catch that, Keon Coleman. Shut up. That game was awesome. Everybody watched it, and you're a loser for writing that article because of your SEC bias. Just shut up, dude. That game was unbelievable. It went down to started with Alabama getting out to 28-0. Jalen Milroe was doing everything God, you got to catch that, dude. I'm sorry. Jalen Milroe was doing everything he possibly could. He had so many Heisman moments. They kept saying Heisman moments. Georgia was dead to rights. Yep. Carson Beck was under the bus.
Yep.
People were calling for his head in Georgia. And all of a sudden you look up if you turn the game off, and now Georgia is leading on a late touchdown. And then one of the sickest moves I've ever seen on a football field by that freshman.
He's 17 years old, isn't he?
Hey, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. But
his parents had to sign his scholarship.
I had to do that too back in college. So I've been a 17-year-old playing college football before. I can relate, so I can speak on this matter. But holy Cowboys, that game was spectacular and everything we wanted it to be, was it not? Anything else?
Beautiful. What are you doing, Matt Collins? Here's what I took away from the game was I felt like Carson Beck was being controlled by like somebody who doesn't know a ton about football. Like he's a video game player and you're running 4 verts on every play and you just bumped it up to Heisman and you're still trying to run 4 verts. And, sometimes it works during the game, but for the most part, it doesn't really work. But you still find yourself in the game at the end because the 4 verts works. I just felt like that's what I was watching the whole time.
Yep.
I was watching a simulcast of somebody playing NCAA, and they're running 4 verts every play.
Dude, they ran the ball one time, I think, in like the first quarter for like partially through the second quarter. Like they ran it like once or twice. I don't know if they were trying to be like this is like the Heisman game MVP NFL version. You know how they like to be like, oh, this is for the MVP in the NFL. Even though there's 20 other guys on the field. But I feel like they were both trying to have their it was a Heisman off is what we were having.
Also, credit to me for watching 95% of the game. And I got in the shower when Georgia stopped them or maybe got a turnover or something, but they were down. It was right before they took the lead, thinking like Georgia's going to work their way to get this lead. So I got in the shower. Georgia scored on the first play. Then Alabama scored on the first play. So I missed the 2 biggest plays of the game.
You didn't even see it?
Shower. No, I saw the replay, and dude, that was the best spin move I've ever seen.
Dude, he was full speed, literally stopped, spin move, full speed again. It was unbelievable, dude. It was so good. Was Nick Saban mad that Alabama was? Do you think he was mad or happy that?
I think he's happy.
I would say he was mad because how do you blow a 30 point lead or 27 point lead?
That's true. The old ball coach in him was up there.
Yeah.
You think he came down a half?
Yeah.
You think he
I
did?
think he did. I think he came down in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
Did Miss Terry pick them?
I'm sure she did on game day. You did pick them. We got that. We've got that later. Don't you worry. We tabulated. We went to the spreadsheet. The other question is Kirby Smart, does he need a visor coach? Because his visor gets so discombobulated on the sidelines all the time from ripping his headset off. He needs a visor, just like there's a get back guy, right? He needs a visor coach.
He needs some clip, something to put so it stays in one spot.
I just, on the record, just want to say credit to me for calling Georgia fraudulent. So I think I was right on that. They are frauds, even though I was running laps the first 3 quarters, as I typically do on Twitter, and then it blows up in my face pretty quickly. And, but I'm still going to call them frauds because they lost. First time they played a real team. Suck at Edge. Clemson's not a real team. Okay.
Not a real team.
Anything from that game? Anything else?
No.
I don't think so. Okay. Topic number 4. Kansas City keeps getting away with it. I don't know why I dislike them so much, but I cannot stand. Okay, I just can't stand it. It's unbelievable how people just fall apart. It's nothing that Patrick Mahomes threw a pick on the first play. The rookie, Carson Steele, fumbles on his first carry. The game is pretty much tied 10-10 the entire way until the very end.
Mahomes takes out Rashee Rice.
Oh yeah, because of the pick.
Yeah,
blows his knee out. Rashee Rice gone. Probably they fear he's torn his ACL. But their offense is just not good. It's just not good.
well,
Mahomes
that's what
is
they
not
said last year too.
He's just not playing well. They literally took the ball out of his hands late, and then we'll have to listen to this whole thing. Oh my gosh, he's just finds ways to win. I'm like, no, they had to tell him to stop throwing the ball because he kept throwing interceptions.
They won because their defense last year.
They're winning because their defense now. They had another 4th down stop late in the red zone against the Chargers.
Yeah,
late, like in the 4th quarter. So, Mr. Country Road, take Mahomes. I know you were sweating, and I know you're disgusted. Same with you, Jens. You Chiefs fans who keep DMing me, telling me that the Chiefs are good. No, they're not good. I'm sorry. They can't keep getting away with this. Niners are going to put them in their place in a few weeks. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, everybody. Okay. Anything else from that game? Tex, any input on that?
No.
Facts, steps. Kelsey cannot get open.
He
did have a pretty good receiving day today, but 7 for 89. But it is all earned. Anything else from that one? Okay. Next, we have to ask this again. Is there a quarterback controversy in Green Bay? Jordan Love was 389 and 4 touchdowns, but they were down 28-0 pretty much the entire game, and he looked terrible for
3 picks too, right?
3 picks. Yes.
I mean, shout out to us for being
healthy?
The first. No.
Of course he's not healthy. He tore his MCL.
I mean, shout out to us for being the first ones on for saying system quarterback.
Hey, that was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I mean, this game was pretty wild, and the Vikings tried to lose it. But we have to say we cannot give the Vikings credit simply because there's somebody on the show who is a Vikings fan. And I think it's more or less the Packers have a quarterback problem in their room, and it's not because the Vikings did not win this game, I don't think. Would you agree, Tex?
Yeah, I would definitely say that the Vikings did not win this game. The Packers lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, people forget, too. That was a revenge game. So it's added on. Revenge game for Aaron Jones. So,
he
had to get his. So, I mean, if the revenge game factor is not on, who for the Vikings shows up?
That's true. Justin Jefferson was pretty good. 6 receptions, 85.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a given, though.
He was Sam Darnold, 275 and 3. Not bad.
Is there a quarterback controversy in Minnesota?
Oh, please elaborate.
I mean, everybody thought JJ was going to be the guy. He was the quarterback of the future. But now, is it Darnold?
Oh, so you're saying
Forever?
they wasted their first-round draft pick?
Wow.
Maybe.
Is this an organizational issue now?
Wow.
Is there a controversy in the front office?
Yeah, there might be.
They've got some questions to answer this offseason. I'd hate for that to be a distraction.
Interesting.
Should they trade J.J. McCarthy is really the question. I mean,
who knows?
They're 4-0, but it just doesn't feel like a good 4-0, I don't think. I feel like it's a forced 4-0.
Yeah, it's a take advantage of trap game 4-0.
Yeah, and they're on a big revenge game narrative right now, the Vikings.
Yes.
I mean, eventually the revenge games they're gonna run out, I think.
Yes.
There's too many revenge games recently. So we'll see. Who play
decided
next?
to let them play in Green Bay in September?
That's the real question.
Divisional game, you got to play them. Man up and play them in November or December.
Yeah, that's a coward move. That's a coward.
We're playing the Patriots in December.
Both of those stadiums are out. Shut up, dude. By the way, you're welcome. Niners pummeled the Patriots to give you a comfortable lead in the AFC East.
That's why this game doesn't matter.
That's what is that? That is now 2-0 against the AFC East.
Yeah.
The Niners. So the Niners' 2 wins are over the AFC East opponents. Interesting.
Interesting.
I was told that was the best division in football.
Wow.
No, it's the NFC East.
No,
it's not. You cannot say that with a straight face.
It is, though. Every year. Every year.
Not,
every year we have somebody go to the championship or the Super Bowl. It's the toughest division in sports.
Last year was the Niners.
Name one tougher.
Last year was the Niners and the Lions in the NFC Championship.
I said the championship or the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
The Niners and the Lions were in the NFC Championship.
Okay, we missed a year.
Wait, Bills are missing a game right now. Come with the same energy. Same energy.
Mr. Rob Lowe over here. Put your NFC East hat on.
Yeah.
Anything else on the quarterback controversy? I don't know where we went, but we went somewhere. Okay, number two headline. You guys see that? I got the NFL Week 4 and college football Week 5 back. Got that one right.
Yep.
I fixed it.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 2, the Flat Colts. That has to be the name.
You're too many C's in there.
No, it's Flacco. It's Flacco. That's Flacco.
You should have done Flaccolts.
The Flaccols. The Flaccolts are born. Joe Flacco, off the bench. First pass, touchdown, right?
Yep.
Dude,
I told you they'd be good when you get Flacco in there.
He went 168 and 2. Jonathan Taylor, 21 for 88, touchdown. Josh Downs, he's back, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Steelers lose. They're no longer undefeated, 3-1. 27-24 Colts. And it's time to ask the question, is Joe Flacco going to bring another team from the AFC back into the playoff mix?
Good question.
Because
they're tied for first, right?
No, the Texans are 3-1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Jaguars 0-4. And then the Titans are 0-3.
Playing
so they're
tomorrow.
second. So it looks like your prediction might come true if they might win the division.
I told you.
Shut up, dude. You were all over the.
I did check the tape. I did say he would probably not finish the season.
God, people are mad. They're blaming the coaches. They're like, why would they put him back out there? And it's like, he's not good. I hate he got hurt. Like, we never want to see that. But holy moly, he is not good. Just say it. It's over. It's a bust. Justin Fields, 312 and a touchdown. And I think he had 2 rushing touchdowns. So I don't really know what to make of that. But this is a good point. Mike Tomlin still does not have a losing record.
That's true.
if Flacco can overcome that, against Flacco, he might have a lose. What's the stat on Joe Flacco versus Mike Tomlin? So I think that's the one that needs to be.
Let me look. I can find that for you.
Okay. Yes, please do. All right. Number one.
Familiar opponent. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Wow. I didn't think
He played,
familiar
and
opponent.
he played for the Browns last year. So Joe Flacco knows the North.
Yes.
If I watched Game of Thrones, he's probably the Dragons. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but Joe Flacco might be the Dragons from Game of Thrones. And the Steelers are the North.
So hot.
Yeah, that wig looks hot, dude.
So hot.
Okay.
Sweat.
Number one headline. Are the Washington Commanders for real season?
I don't think so. They still don't have a defense. But shout out to us for saying Jalen Daniels was the best quarterback in the draft.
Check the tape. We did say that.
Him and Penix, which we haven't seen yet.
Not yet.
Those were our top two.
Yes.
The way Kurt played today. Actually, I didn't see any of that game, but I only know he only got 8 fantasy points. So the way Kurt played today, we might see Penix sooner than later.
Kirk Cousins had 238 yards. No touchdowns.
Yeah. 8 points.
They still won, though, somehow. That was a bad quarterback.
58-yard field goal by Yoku.
Dude, yeah. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins. Derek Carr threw for 239. Kirk Cousins threw for 238. No touchdowns between two of them.
Jeez.
That is the most Carr Cousins matchup I've ever seen.
It wasn't even on prime time.
No, that was just, I don't know. There was a pass interference late that got the Falcons into field goal position. So, but Jaden Daniels, they throttled the Cardinals. The Cardinals stink. They're not good.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels went 233 and a touchdown. I think he had a rushing touchdown. So, and then Brian Robinson had a good game again. Well, Austin Eckler was out, but the Commanders are 3-1. The Eagles lost to the Bucks 33-16 again. The Eagles, they look bad. And the Cowboys are 2-2. Eagles 2-2. Giants 1-3. Commanders sitting up there atop the NFC East, Mr. NFC East. Tex, you've not weighed in on this.
Crazy. Joe Flacco has 5,000 yards passing in 27. He's got like high school stats against career stats against just the Steelers.
Wow.
Whoa. Did you
but
see
does Mike Tomlin still have a winning record?
Hang on, I got to think about when Tomlin took over as coach. It was 2009,
2005,
right? 2009.
When Sidney Crosby got to the Penguins, remember?
Yeah, same year.
Yep.
That was 2005.
2009. No, we did this last week.
Sidney Crosby joined the Penguins.
2007.
Hold on. 2007.
Flacco would have started in 08, right? Because he played against us in 2007.
It was 08.
Yeah.
It was 08. I'm trying to figure out.
Tomlin would have been there.
While you're figuring that out, the Panthers lost 24-34. Dalton Magic might be done.
He's 11-11.
Finally. So he doesn't have a losing
record.
Including today?
Including today.
Oh my gosh.
11-11.
Mike Tomlin still doesn't have a losing record.
Still doesn't have. We couldn't even find the stat that he has a losing record. That's unbelievable. That is actually spectacular. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good find. Okay. Any other scores that were of note? Caleb Williams threw for 157 yards and a touchdown, and they beat the Rams. Whoop-de-doo. Pedestrian numbers. And Texans beat the Jags on the last second play. Broncos beat the Jets.
Yes, and they're fighting already. I don't know why they don't think that the Hackett is the problem.
Dude, he just does not pay attention to Hackett when he comes off the field. It's pretty hysterical. But they had a chance to win it with a late field goal, but the guy missed. So it looked pretty bad up there in the rain, so it doesn't matter.
So at one point, it was like both teams had negative yards. With the first quarter was almost done. Total
Honorable
offense.
mention of headlines: Baker Mayfield, buddy, 347-2. He's cooking.
Yeah, I didn't know the Eagles were missing half their team.
It doesn't matter.
I would have picked those stacks.
Was
But the first week I played in the listener league, and I cashed in your faces. For all you people who think I was ducking.
Duck emoji. Okay. All right. That's all the NFL scores until we get to our teams. Next up, scoreboard salute. And this is a big old helping of college football, boys.
Yeah.
Yep. We had plenty of NFL, but I'm telling you right now, NFL games they're not good. Quarterback play sucks, dude. You look through the box scores, and it is just terrible quarterback play. With the exception of Brock Purdy, which fun Brock Purdy stat for the day.
Oh, here we go.
He has the most touchdowns thrown outside of the pocket, or second most to who?
Outside of the pocket? Juwan Jennings.
No. Josh Allen has the most outside of the pockets touchdown thrown. Oh my God.
My
flag.
Lamar, what are you doing? That is 100% throw the flag.
And they waited.
Holy cow, dude. I love seeing plays like that. Okay. Anyways, Brock Purdy has the second most touchdown passes thrown outside the pocket to only Josh Allen. So for those of you who think he's just a one-trick pony, plays in the system, nope. Okay. Starting Friday night, boys. Scoreboard salute to Miami, Virginia Tech, 38-34. The Hail Mary.
Terrible call at the end.
Terrible. He caught that ball.
What?
He caught that ball.
You think?
Yes.
Yep. I agree.
They didn't want Cam Ward's
You got a dude out of bounds, stripping the ball. I mean, you can't make that play. Once you're out of bounds, you're not anymore.
Yeah.
And he caught the ball.
He sat down. He caught the ball. His butt landed in bounds, and then the guy looked up. The guy looked up and then knocked it out. Clear as day. They needed second ACC team in.
That was my next question. What do you think the motive is behind them rigging?
Because that play wasn't changed by the officials. That play was changed by the people back in Charlotte.
Oh, yes, it was. It was up in the booth. Yeah, that game was wild. That was a very fun game. There were so many. I'm so sick of watching.
Big stop.
Big stop right there. I'm so sick of watching games, and they tell me that it's a Heisman moment whenever there's like 6 of them during the game, and then there's MVP games. I hate watching a game and they try to force that down my throat. I'm like, shut up. I can watch football myself. I don't need you to tell me that.
He did have his Heisman play though.
The shovel pass thing, the chest pass
to the tight end.
That was pretty
good.
Fourth
down, right? Was that fourth down?
Let's just go ahead and speaking of Heisman moments, Boise State 45, Washington State 24. Buddy, that running back from Boise State might be the best running back of all time.
He's something else.
It's unreal.
See Kamal. Jesus.
No politics in here. Come on, dude.
Is he Kamara?
Dude, he is unbelievable.
No, he's a bigger Kamara.
His balance, his vision, his strength, and then he's home run every time he touches the ball. It's unreal. You look up, there he is, dragging 3 people into the end zone, juking 3 dudes out, and then going 80 yards. It's stupid. It's unbelievable. That guy he should be the Heisman favorite. He's got what, 14 touchdowns in 5 games? Or wait, 15 touchdowns?
He is something else.
It is stupid.
And he blocks. He blocks.
Oh, he's a complete dude. Like
That's a Heisman moment.
Yes. That's what I'm saying, dude. So shout out, scoreboard salute to Ashton Jeanty. Unbelievable. If you haven't seen him, go watch him, dude. Scoreboard number 3 salute, UNLV with the Sluka Doncic left.
Ooh.
Complaining. What do they do? Backup comes in, transfer from Campbell. They put up 59 on the Fresno State
Wow.
Bulldogs and said, hey, buddy, go get your money. We don't need you. They're
Campbell.
running revs. Just absolutely canning people. So the season and the dream are still alive. Anything on that?
Love it. Didn't see that game.
UNLV plays Syracuse this week.
Ooh. And then I think in 2 weeks, I think they play Boise State soon too.
Same conference.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be Heisman moment game. And then the 4th scoreboard salute is Kentucky beating Ole Miss. And for all of you sickos who consistently tell us that the SEC is the best conference, and we figured out their magic, which is they just prop everybody up, and then they can lose like 2 or 3 games and be fine. So we're on to you. Kentucky, not that good of a team, even though they hung with Georgia, who are frauds.
Secure.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
Holy cow, Josh Allen.
Don't let him roll to the right.
That was so ridiculous.
God, he should have scored there.
Dude. I'm sorry. Break from the action, Josh. Oh my God, dude.
Wide open.
He didn't step out, did he?
No.
Dude, that was awesome. That was
pushed him out of bounds, too.
Roquan, throw the flag. The guys on the Ravens bench are just like staring up at the sky like, you got to be kidding me.
House.
Who is it?
Ty Johnson. Let's go. We're back. Got us some mo. The wig got us some mo. Turnover.
My lineup. I took him
3
out of my
out.
lineup.
Touchdown.
I took him out of my lineup.
If we would have scored before half right there too, man, we'd have a.
It's not over, dude.
You'd be
it's
in it.
Not over.
You'd be in it. I picked him to win the second half and the third quarter.
And that's another one. James Cook never gets to be on the field in the red zone. I had Josh Allen and Ty Johnson in the game.
Should have gone for 2 here. Put it to 10.
And instead, I put Marquez Valdez-Scantling like an idiot.
I put MVS too. But they're playing 2 highs on us. They're not letting us beat them deep.
They were plus 750 money line whenever I bet them.
What is it? Okay. All right. That's anything else on Ole Miss UK?
No.
Okay. God, that play was unbelievable. That was good to watch. Okay. Next up, we've got Homer Alley and the shambles-o-meter. So go ahead and hit the football, yay.
Football, yay.
Love it. And before we get into anything here, let's put it up on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the shambles-o-meter is here. And let the record show to all you watching and listening that this shambles-o-meter template is available to everybody on this show to make. They all have the software. They all have the capabilities.
But you don't put the ones up that we make.
You don't send them to me.
I do.
Every Sunday is shambles-o-meter Sunday.
3 weeks.
You have not sent me one today.
Well, not today.
So the committee was left to do what they do, and here's the shambles-o-meter.
I added something to the shambles-o-meter, though, because the Niners were yelling at each other during practice, so they should not have moved all the way off, for sure.
They won, so they're not in shambles anymore.
They were the number 1.
Well, hey, guess what? Georgia was number 1. Where are they at in the AP poll?
I have no idea.
Like 6. So
it's not
they
the
lost.
AP poll, though.
Well, it's the shambles-o-meter. It's the SB poll. It's the SM poll. Okay, number 1 on the shambles-o-meter, and it's unfortunate that touchdown happened because it was going to be 21-3, and I had this planned. Because I made it whenever they were down 21-3.
That's what you
Bills
get.
are number 1. They can move off after the show if they win. If they come back and win, they can move off.
That's what you get.
Bills number 1. Did I give a Mo credit to me?
No, me.
Okay.
Virus.
All right. Bills, number 1 for obvious reasons. Number 2, SEC. Your teams are crumbling. They're losing ball games. Ole Miss propped them up, lost to Kentucky. And you don't give me that the SEC's toughest comp. No, Kentucky stinks. Mizzou, not there. So the whole 6 out of 7 in the top teams, not anymore. We'll figure that out later. We have a picture of the AP top 25. Number 3 on the shambles meter, Kansas City Chiefs offense. You cannot tell me any otherwise. The committee has come together and decided that they cannot move the football unless they stop letting Patrick Mahomes throw it, because all he does is turn it over. Number 4, the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, they won, but they lost every statistical category in that game. Shambles, because they're not going to win every game if they lose all the statistical battles, and that's just a fact. Any thoughts on the shambles meters? Any amendments to the shambles meter? J-Vi Tex, you now have the floor.
By committee, when he says committee, that means himself. He did not ask any of us.
This is true.
What our thoughts were about this.
Again,
This is
you
true.
all have the template right there. Bills, croissant, RG3 face, top of the list if they lose this game, MVP game over. So, anything else to add to this?
No, moving on.
All right, that's it. Shambles meter. BMO says guest host Carrot Top.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got Homer Alley, which is where I, a 49ers fan, as you can see, decked out. Tex, a Cowboys fan. J-Vi, a Bills fan. DYLON, who's not on tonight, is a Vikings fan, which I'm surprised he's not on every Sunday to brag about the Vikings. And ButchP is also a Cowboys fan, but we do not know where he is. So I will take wait, you can't assign on contingency. Well, look, everybody has the template. They have the software. They know how to make the shambles meter. They can do it themselves. They submit them to me. I will put them on.
Beep, beep,
Okay.
beep, beep,
Ravens flag.
beep.
We are synced up, dude. We're synced up.
Told you.
Let me just go here.
Lamar-
40.
That's on Lamar. He's under the center and he's pulling out of the center, going back under the center. That's
Never
too much
pull
stuff.
out, dude.
Snip,
Never
snap,
pull out.
snip, snap. Shout out Michael Scott.
Messing up all the
Okay.
cadence.
49ers in your faces. 30-13. Absolute massacre. 6 sacks. Purdy was great. Mason was great. Kittle was great. Debo was back. D-line was all over him, even though the Patriots' offensive line stinks. Jacoby Brissett, not very good. He threw for 168 and a touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson led the Patriots in both categories, receiving and rushing, but that's not about them. I just want to take this time to say that Fred Warner is an absolute freak of nature, and I'm sick of you and Kilgore calling him a dirty player. He made a pick 6 today.
Kilgore played with him. That's straight from the source.
Kilgore likes to grind my gears. I know Kilgore.
No.
Yes,
I trust
he
him.
does.
Never lied to me before.
I'm just telling you. Fred Warner is a freak of nature. The pick 6 he had, he is everywhere.
Sack.
Sack lunch. Buffalo Bills. This is critical here. This is what? Sack lunch, dude. Shout out Wedding Crashers. Fred Warner, freak of nature. That guy is so much fun to watch. Brock Purdy is playing really good football, and I'm here for it. He made one bad decision trying to make a play in the end zone, but the game was out of reach, so it didn't really matter. He was trying to put the nail in the coffin.
It always matters.
Okay. They're up by 17. It was late in the game.
I think Lamar's lost a
no.
step. I think Lamar's lost a step.
He lost weight this year.
J-Vi's lips puckered up real quick right there.
Oh, yeah. Not the ones on my face either.
You never want.
What lips are you talking about?
His booty lips?
I don't know what lips those are.
Ball bounced right off his face mask. The only thing I'll say about the Niners, now we're 2-2. About to hit a streak here. The special teams are a problem. They are not very good on punt coverage.
So not Moody though.
They had a punt block
Ooh.
against the Vikings. They had the long punt return and a couple of missed field goals last week.
Ooh.
And then this week they had a fumble on kickoff return.
And a missed field goal last week.
And a missed field goal. So special teams are a problem for the Niners. They need to get that figured out. But everything else, I think they're rounding into form. No Super Bowl hangover. Any questions on the Niners front?
What will you do when you get into the meat of your schedule with all your injuries? When you play a team that has a winning record?
They're about to. Well, I'm sorry, but we've played let's see. We've played the Jets, who are 2-2. We played the Vikings, who are 4-0. And then we played the Rams and the Patriots.
And what are their records?
I think 1-3 and 1-3. And I
So
think
you've played one team with a winning record.
so.
Wow.
Our total team combined wins are 8.
Wow.
8.
Wow.
Are the 49ers a fraud?
8. So let's
Wow,
tabulate up the Bills.
This isn't about the Bills. This isn't about the Bills.
This
is about the Niners. This is about the. This is your time.
It
is about the Niners.
It is, but I have if you're going to use that argument against me, then let's add up the Bills teams
This
that they
isn't
played.
about the Bills
and the Cowboys for that matter. The Cowboys have played who? The Browns,
about our
1 win.
teams.
The Saints, 2 wins. The Giants, 1 win. Who else do they lose to at home? Who they get throttled by at home?
So they've only played one team with a losing record.
Who?
Cowboys?
The Giants.
What are you talking about? The Giants. The Niners have the most aggregate wins played on their schedule in this group chat right now on this show. The Bills have played.
Dude.
I'm just saying, if you're going to use that argument, then you better step up to the play with your team having played a tougher schedule.
Yeah,
we
they
have.
have played a tougher schedule.
Oh
we
my!
Played all playoff.
Both mine and Virus's teams have played a tougher schedule.
That's a lie. Then give me the wins, because the Niners have 8 wins total.
Strength of schedule's harder.
Okay? So all right,
we're
on college football playoff committee on me.
Those are just facts.
Mm-hmm. Strength of schedule's are facts.
It doesn't matter. We won.
Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. No, it does matter.
We were looking
for trying to make an argument about, so it does matter.
Josh Allen, he's addicted to throwing. Yep. He's addicted to throwing it on the sideline, dude.
Dude, he has to run to the right every time.
He's addicted to throwing it on the sideline.
The Cowboys and Niners play each other in 1 month on Sunday.
You're gonna watch it together?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
gonna watch it on the show.
Football.
We're gonna watch it on the show, and the Niners are gonna throttle them again by 40.
It's gonna be an absolute bloodbath.
Okay. Cowboys, it's your floor, Tex. Talk about the Cowboys. What do you want to say from Thursday night's victory?
They got a lot of stuff to work on. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about it. We got a lot of stuff to work on. That was a very sloppy game versus a very bad Giants team.
If the Giants could score a touchdown at all, Cowboys lose.
Yeah. That's bad. I mean, I'm telling you, I watched that most of that game, and the Cowboys did not look good at all offensively. Defensively,
and now they're down DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons.
Oh,
on a defense where they couldn't stop the run. Now they're really not.
Overshown looked good though.
Overshown did look good. I will admit that. I'm going to tell you this right now. The narrative of the Baltimore Ravens not being able to close out games is about to heat up real quick if the Bills score. Because that's a big deal. Yeah,
Deion Coleman going with the with the wristbands on the calves.
Let's go, dude. You know I'm a big wristband guy. Yakalaka right there. Put it on him. All right, I got a question for the Cowboys, Tex. How do you lose every statistical category and still have hope as a football organization? Tex, that was a question.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm just gonna say historically, the Cowboys have always been pretty good as we go into the end of October and beginning of November.
I don't believe
So
that
I'm
at
feeling-
all. I don't believe that at all. There's no stats to back
I'm
it
feeling
up.
like we as the season goes on, we will figure some stuff out.
What are you going to figure out? You paid all your money to the quarterback and the receiver.
We're going to figure some stuff out. And we're going to get better.
What?
They paid all their money to the quarterback and receiver. Are they going to pay
Yeah.
Parsons? Diggs?
Okay. Now's
Stephon
the
Diggs
time.
next year?
Now's the time where we tabulate the Cowboys' win total teams they played against. Browns have 1 win. Saints have 2, so that's 3. Ravens have 1 win. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Giants have 1 win. That's 5. So the Niners have played teams with 8 wins. The Cowboys have played teams with 5 wins.
Yeah, but our strength of schedule is still harder.
Oh no! What play was that? What did we just do?
Oh no, dude!
What did we just do?
Oh,
that play was broken from the beginning.
Oh, I'm like 5 seconds behind you guys.
That sucks.
Kincaid's done. Allen's done.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
Everybody's hurt.
What was they ran a reverse?
Oh no!
No,
Wildcat reverse.
They put Josh Allen out.
There's a Wildcat.
Yeah, it was a Wildcat. They read it from the beginning.
Why would you do that?
That's probably concussion.
Oh, are they going to get out of it though?
Yeah, without our quarterback.
How are they going to get out of it?
They say first. Is it still Baltimore's ball?
Unnecessary roughness.
Oh, he poked him in the eye.
I thought it was roughing the passer right here.
That's what I thought. Captain Insano'd him right there. Oh man, that took it. Golly, we were riding high there for a second, boys. Are they going to review that? Could be a forward pass. There's still hope. His arm could have been going forward.
I don't know. There's
still hope. Wow,
that wasn't a forward pass.
Who's going to come in? Is it Trubisky?
Trubisky. Oh no.
Oh yeah, baby.
No.
Take off that plaid hat, Trubisky.
J-Vi, it's the Bills' turn. We've already. Do you have any questions for the Cowboys right now?
No.
How are you feeling as a Bills fan right now? Tell the people.
I feel I'm okay. You know, even if for whatever reason we don't happen to come out with a win this game, we're still in first place in our division, something that neither one of your teams is. So we're still sitting pretty. You know, if we can limit the injuries, hopefully JA is okay and get out of this game. You know, we're still fine. It's bound to happen. We're starting to get a little too much credit. We like to play underneath the radar. You know, this is good for us.
Here's what I will say. Credit to the Niners for giving you that lead as they continue to pummel all the AFC East opponents. So good for the Niners, right? Dude, I don't get it how Derek – he doesn't look like he's running that fast. He runs so upright.
We never play well against Derrick Henry, ever.
He's so
upright. We play nickel D's.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's like 245.
Yeah, he's a large dude.
He's 250.
He's a very large dude. All right, that's Homer Alley. Cowboys 2-2, Niners 2-2, Vikings 4-0, Bills 3-0 for the moment. Unless Justin Tucker has to kick a field goal, which the Bills probably won't because he stinks now. So
it's like it's starting to rain.
Uh-oh. Who's that favor?
Them. They can run the ball. I just don't understand why we just try to throw it there. We ran 3 straight runs, got more than 5 yards on each run, and we tried to get cute.
That was not
quarterback hurt. We tried to get cute and got our quarterback hurt.
Yeah, that was not good by Joe Brady. He's probably really mad at it. They had all the mo.
All of it.
All of it. Baltimore was asking themselves, can we close a game?
I'm a very firm believer you run trick plays when you don't think your stuff is good enough to beat the other team. And that was a trick play.
Yeah, that was tough. That sucked. I was hoping we were going to get a comeback here. And it's still time.
Still early. We're only down 11.
There you go. Big stop right. Hey, big third down coming up. All right, hit the electric football drop.
I need to win this quarter.
Okay, this is where we talk the GOAT Rack Bargain Bin NFL DFS bet advice. Week 4 NFL, Week 5 college football. Choose anything you want. Review. But first, we had another listener league, Muck the Stalls, DraftKings $1 entry. Look out for it each week. You pay $1, you draft compete against us. Oh no.
Can't tackle anybody.
Got to be able to tackle. So, and the winner this week was Loafin' It at 177.32. Our guy, Mr. LeDuc, Ducky 33, 168.78. BMO 168.5, back on the podium, and Uncle Bubba 156.78, and then JVI 151.22 rounds out the top 5. Everybody got paid. Look good, play good, they pay good. Shout out Dion. And Mr. Loafin' It went with Jaden Daniels and the Scary Terry stack. Oh man. Uh-oh. Touchdown Lamar. Of course. That's what we're going to get. We're going to have to listen to that. Good gosh.
Well, that's the problem. We're going to have to listen about how MVP Lamar beat Josh Allen. It's not true. Just simply not true. Derrick Henry beat the Bills tonight.
Oh my gosh, Lamar. That's what we're going to have to listen to. I can't stand it. I'm telling you, dude. That's what happened last week. That's what happened last year. Purdy. Anyways. Loafin' It had Jaden Daniels, Scary Terry stack, and then Chuba Hubbard, George Pickens, Nico Collins, who's an absolute freight train. So congratulations to Loafin' It. Nice lineup. And then to roast, we have to roast myself, who finished 24th out of 25.
It's pretty bad. I mean, you might have been good at golf, but when it comes to knowing ball, I know ball. Javon knows ball. You're going to be able to tell by my bets this weekend, too, even though 2 of them aren't on there.
Hey, I know ball. I just stink at this football main slate stuff. I'm a showdown savant.
That was my first listener league challenge. I entered and I cashed.
There's
That's
BMO.
me no ball. Me no ball.
Look, everybody watching right now, follow our Twitter. We put out a tweet midweek that has the contest, and you can get in there and compete against us for $1, and you might win, especially if I'm in there because I stink at these. Tex, anything to add to that?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for playing. That's always fun. We love doing that. We're trying to get it to eventually we're going to get it to 200 people. That day is coming. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to get to the portion where we have been struggling mightily, but not this week, boys.
We're back.
I dare say this was the greatest betting week of all time. Because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 out of 16 bets. Check marks. Let's go over them, shall we? 13 for 16, dude.
It's pretty good.
That's how you get from 13 to 21 to 26 and 24. We are back
all for free.
All for free. Look, you didn't have to do anything but come here, laugh at us for sucking last week, but then we deliver absolute heaters. Let's put him up. Here first up, he's not here, but ButchP on Wednesday night gave you Oklahoma covers at Auburn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did, right?
Yeah,
I know
they won.
I know they beat them.
I think they won by 4.
I think you're right.
Or 7.
Yes, they did. They won 27-21. There you go. So bang. There you go. Started off, Butch. Stay hot, kid. BYU Baylor over 45.5. Yep. I forgot the score, but that definitely happened. Pittsburgh covers versus Indy 1.5. Nope, didn't happen. Browns and Raiders over 37. That did not happen. So Butch had 2 of our 3 misses. and then he didn't show his face. Maybe that's why. And then
Oh,
Jahan Dotson sucked. He was 3.1 points on DraftKings DFS.
wow. Terrible.
So, ButchP, there you go. Now, here we go. Let's get hot one time. J-Vi, here you go, buddy.
Look, I told you Thursday night CD was going to go over 81.5 yards. Killed it. I also told you, and Tex doubted me on this. He doubted me so much that he took the under.
Get him. Get him.
I took the Army Temple over, and I showed him proof why it would be the over in the third quarter, I think.
Now, that game started off, it was 14-7 in the first half.
Yes.
Yeah, both sets of your lips were all puckered up right there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It was a little risky
First half
at first.
of that game.
But do you know ball or not? That's the question.
I know ball. Then Friday night, what I tell you Friday night? Oh, we collectively as a group said that it would take the over. It would hit the over. Virginia Tech and Miami.
Yep.
So that hit. But then I also told y'all that Virginia Tech would cover plus 22. And they almost won the damn game. They actually should have won the game. Bad call.
Well, it doesn't matter. You said plus 22. So
yes, I know.
But in your eyes, they did win.
So I'm trying to watch the game and do this at the same time. Woo! So
that was an absolute road.
Then, like I said earlier, though, I rode the ship too long. I felt good about Buffalo going into UConn, who was 2-2, but can't put two big wins together. Still riding the high from beating NIU. The Bulls got smacked by like
they
30.
got run out of the building.
And they cost me my parlay. They were my sixth leg of my parlay.
They also cost me my parlay.
You too.
But Georgia Southern money line. Told you. Air Force Wyoming over 34.5. Over.
Wasn't even close.
Wyoming almost got it themselves. Today, Rams Bears over 41. Boom, hit. Bills plus 3.5. Still got a shot.
TBD. Dude, Dalton Kincaid does not know how to absorb contact.
No. That's why he wears one of those things
like,
on his neck.
Every time he gets hit, it's like his body just shatters into a million pieces. It's unbelievable. Like, he's really talented, but woo! Oh! Bro, him and Keon Coleman on that back shoulder right there.
Back shoulder.
Let me tell you what, buddy. That's a thing of beauty.
Need him to win this.
DYLON gave you the Dalton Deontay Johnson stack. That one worked out pretty well. He gave you Brian Robinson for your DFS lineups. Fire Flames 23. And then he said revenge game for Aaron Jones over 56.5 rushing yards. He had 80 something. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
So let's put a bunch of check marks there for that one. And yes, Aaron Jones had 93 yards on 22 carries. And then finally, your boy, me, don't disregard the DFS advice. Najee was terrible. Mike Wilson was even worse. But
Wednesday, you didn't know that was a weather game.
I didn't. You're right. That's true. Over 43.5, Minnesota Green Bay absolutely bamboozled it. And that actually ended up being 60. So that wasn't even close. I knew it smelled funny. And then for all of you losers out there who did not bet Colorado plus 14.5 because UCF somehow was favored with KJ Jefferson at quarterback and not playing anybody on their schedule at all, Colorado went down there and absolutely put it on the Golden Knights. Just put it on them to get to 4-1 and tied for the Big 12 lead right now.
Will they win the Big 12?
Do what?
Will they win the Big 12?
I don't know. Utah's done. Utah's out. Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh, Josh Allen.
Oh, no. Utah's done. They lost to Arizona. So Colorado's actually, I can't remember who they're tied with, but they are.
They haven't lost the Big 12 game.
They're undefeated in Big 12. So that is very much alive for them to actually get to the playoffs.
Iowa State.
Oh, yeah. So with all that being said, gentlemen, with all that being said, we moved from 13-21 to 26-24. Now is when we get even hotter. I've got to start putting these in. So, anywho,
they say he was down.
Bad call.
Get your fours up. I haven't seen any fours up
yet. He was down though. Well, I needed them to kick a field goal before the end of that third quarter so they could win the third quarter. Now it's a push. Now it's to get my 50 cents back.
In your face, dude.
Hey, you didn't lose. You haven't lost yet, but bet with the Bills.
I haven't lost yet. No.
I can't believe they ran that stupid play.
I can't either.
Why?
I don't
know. That was a 14-point swing. I took it from being 17-21 to 28-10.
Yeah. WGR is going to be fun in the morning.
Also, shout out Uber Eats for their hilarious commercial with Matthew McConaughey and Christian McCaffrey. Have you seen that one?
No, but I think the Peyton Manning one's funny.
No, the McConaughey one's funnier.
You forgot mine, AK. AK, you forgot mine.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Win.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Trying to keep the majority silent.
Yeah,
there
he was.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
He was trying to get AK and the Millie Goats.
Sorry. My cheeks, my lips tightened up, both of them.
Vikings money line.
Boom.
Took that one. We knew that one was going to happen. We knew they were going to win that one. Kentucky 17.5 after coming off a heartbreaker the week before.
Woo.
Coach, the coach took him in the room, let him watch all their mistakes, and said, "Think about how sick you're going to feel after watching that. Do you ever want to feel like that again?" Nope. Coming out, making an upset, finishing it out this time because they should have done it last week. And then Alabama money line because Georgia I knew was not that good after I watched them play against Kentucky.
Is one of us gonna take all these and make a giant parlay?
I don't know. Maybe I might try and do it next week. I might try and do it this week. I've already got my next one that I've picked. SMU Louisville.
That's a 16-leg parlay.
SMU.
Who?
SMU money line.
SMU's rolling, buddy.
Yep.
SMU's
playing
rolling.
Louisville is coming weekend.
Louisville
Friday.
Heartbreaking loss to Notre Dame, by the way.
Could they win the ACC?
Louisville?
SMU?
Yeah. No, SMU.
No, SMU.
SMU could.
They could, dude.
Louisville had to drive to Notre Dame.
Dude, also, shout out ETSU. Did you hear their story?
No.
ETSU was trapped on a bus in eastern Tennessee during all that flooding.
Jeez.
They had to find high ground, and then they had to drive all the way to the Citadel.
Oh, no.
To play. Oh, no. I don't like that when you say that. Oh, no. Oh, yikes. The ETSU had to drive all the way to the Citadel on like 3 hours of sleep in the middle of that flooding. And then they went down there and they beat the Citadel by like 20.
Wow.
Shout out ETSU.
Nothing brings you together like a little adversity.
I'm telling you, man. All right. How dare yous, and then a little more college football with the AP.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you, sir? You're gross. How dare you?
How dare you? This is where we take something and then just start yelling about it because, oh, yeah, there it was. ETSU Trey Lamb. They were stuck in a homeless shelter parking lot. No cell service. Johnson City hit, and the toll on this is, golly, dude. Yeah. Shout out ETSU.
Wow.
That's how you do it. Okay. Who wants to go first? J-Vi, you want to go first? How dare you?
Yeah, I can go first. Let me look at my list of. So,
okay.
So I gotta say this. I was at and / working the Oakland A's last game in Oakland on Thursday. This is why I couldn't be on the show Wednesday. I was traveling there. At the game, the last time they're ever playing in Oakland. How dare you to the Oakland A's for bringing out Barry Zito to sing the national anthem?
What?
Yes. Like, you couldn't get somebody that can actually sing very well. Hell, bring out E40. I don't care. Bring out
Yes.
somebody better that can sing better than Barry Zito. How dare you?
Maybe they thought it was Barry Manilow, and they were like, "Oh, damn it! What are you doing here?"
Oh no!
Oh no!
Our not losing a game by 6 or more. It's about to be done.
We're gonna have to listen to this nonsense all week. Told you the Bills are in shambles. I should have put us. America's in shambles because now we're gonna have to listen to this nonsense.
We're running a 4-3 there. We don't run a 4-3 defense. We got guys out of position.
Oh my gosh!
Rayon
DeMar
Spector
Hamlin.
just getting absolutely dominated by Ricard.
DeMar Hamlin he blocked 2 guys. He blocked Spector into Hamlin. Jeez. Give it to him. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, here comes a Lamar touchdown. You can feel it. Okay, my how dare you? Unless Tex, you wanted to go.
No, go ahead. I'll go next.
My how dare you is to the SEC and the Big Ten. The SEC and Big Ten athletic directors are scheduled to meet for a joint meeting in Nashville soon. It is one of few gatherings from 2 major conferences in NCAA history. Topics include new non-NCAA enforcement arm, CFP format, and scheduling arrangement. Can we stop with the Big Ten and the SEC trying to run everything? There are like 9 other conferences. Stop trying to big bro everybody. You're like the SEC at a conference this year in marquee matchups was like 3 and 4. So just stop it. How dare you? Stop ruining the freaking college. Stop ruining freaking college football. We don't need you to be, oh, we know better than everybody else. No, you don't. Shut up. Who cares? Just let people play the game. Stop it. All right, Tex, how dare you?
Just to
Tex,
Spike Lee
okay.
arguing. Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My how dare you goes to Spike Lee for arguing with WNBA players on the court. He's trying to be part of the game again. This is not the 90s. And what are you doing, dude? I don't know. Trying to make sense of that. I don't know if I'm liking that fans are arguing with the players on the court. I don't know.
Me either. Also,
How dare you, Spike Lee.
honorary how dare you to the AP poll. May I?
Yes.
Army and Navy are both 4-0 for the first time since 1945.
Woo.
Get Texas A&M out of there because they're a bottom feeder SEC school and put the service academies up in there. They're both 4-0. Last I checked, being undefeated is very important in football. So how dare you?
Can't win them all if you don't win the first 4.
That's exactly right. That's awesome, though, I have to say. Okay. Last thing.
We were about to have a big how dare you because App State was supposed to play this weekend. They didn't because of the storms.
Yep.
But they wanted fumble. Oh my gosh.
Who's got it?
They got it.
You don't know that. Of course, I have Derrick Henry as captain in my lineup, and he fumbles going into the end zone.
Just not our night. Sometimes it's not your night. Sometimes I go out there and shoot a 120 on the golf course. Sometimes it's not my day. It's not our night. But having said that, it was about to be a huge how dare you because App State was trying to do a whiteout. So they told everybody to wear white. App State was supposed to wear their white jerseys, but the other team, the visiting team, gets to decide which jerseys they want to wear. So Liberty was going to wear all white helmets, white shirt, white shorts. It has been a disaster. So luckily, that how dare you didn't come to fruition.
Dude, the Bills didn't want it. They didn't want it enough right there.
No. We've come out. We've been flat all game. Nobody looks like they want to be there. This is
They
the
didn't-
first time. Shout out to the Bills. This is the first time since the merger that a team has played 3 consecutive primetime games in back-to-back years. People want the Bills, but players don't like playing primetime games, dude. Not 3 in a row because it messes up their schedule.
Did Patrick Ricard get that touchdown?
I think so.
That's going to screw up a lot of DFS stuff. Got to be kidding me. All right, last thing. New AP poll drop, Tex.
I saw it. I disagree because Texas is still putting up numbies with the second string QB.
Wow.
Texas already lost their
And
number one spot.
I don't know, man. You can't watch that game that we watched yesterday from Alabama and say that they are the number one team in the land. You just can't watch that game and say it.
Welcome to the SEC, buddy, where they rank all the teams, then they all beat each other, and they just keep ranking them higher and higher, even though they go 3 and 4 out of conference and marquee matchups.
I think Ohio State might be on upset alert against Iowa this week.
I love
At
that
Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Is it at Iowa?
Is it at? Hang on, let me see. I don't know.
So we got
Ohio State is notorious for not playing any away games until like week 10.
They haven't played an FBS opponent or a Power 5 conference until this week.
I just
week
got
5.
this feeling. I just got the feeling.
This was their first Power 5 opponent or Power 4, whatever they want to call it nowadays. They haven't played this is their first one. They played Michigan State. It's week 5.
I'm not a believer in Penn State. They only won by 14.
I mean,
it's at Ohio State.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course it is.
But I'm just telling you. I just got this feeling.
They need to put some respect on Clemson's name.
Not after they got beat by 30.
Clemson plays
Georgia.
Florida State.
It's going to be hard to get out of that one.
Yeah, but Clemson's better than Miami. Clemson's better than
That's not what the rankings
LSU.
say.
Better than Notre Dame.
You know what? I'm thinking Clemson might be on upset alert too.
Preach.
At Florida State. Florida State's reeling. They're trying to find themselves. Is this the week they do it?
By SMU.
Or are they? I'm telling you, SMU's good. SMU's good.
I saw them play against Nevada week 0, and that was not good. So
good.
I love UNLV's in there in the top 25. Illinois 24. Indiana's undefeated at 23.
SMU's gonna be in there after this week.
Well, Kansas State's in there. Oklahoma, Utah's still in there. BYU's undefeated. Iowa State's undefeated.
BYU is a wagon.
Yeah, they are. So there you go.
USC on upset alert too against Minnesota.
But it's not an upset. They're not ranked.
USC's ranked.
Are they?
They're ranked 11th.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
11th.
I missed it there.
You don't know ball.
I know ball. I'm undefeated on my
Minnesota
bet.
should have won this weekend too.
J-Vide, sorry, we're not gonna go. You're gonna add to our loss there. I don't think the Bills are covering 3.5.
Technically, this was also a rivalry game. This was also a revenge game.
Oh.
Deontay Hardy played for the Bills last year and actually propelled the Bills into the playoffs and first in the division with his punt return against Miami. And now he plays for the Ravens.
I just got an update that Brock Purdy established a new single game career high for one critical next gen stat. It's pretty impressive. I don't know what it is, but that's what the NFL does. They're like, this player signed. It's like, you know what? Like, I'm not opening your app. Just tell me what happened. Like, the fact that you do that makes me not want to open it.
Yeah. Now I'm not opening it out of principle.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks just like Kelvin Benjamin dropping those passes.
Who does?
Matt Collins?
Yes.
Looks like Gabe Davis dropping those passes.
Number 13. Is it cursed?
Oh, my gosh.
Should they retire it? Should they retire? Should they retire number 13?
They should.
Anyways. Inter Squad DraftKings Jamboree, our inter squad contest. Butch P is in the lead with 7. J-Vi has 6. I have 2, which looks like I might have 3 here soon if Derrick Henry would stop fumbling at the half-yard line, of course. And then DYLON has 1, Tex has 0. So everybody
Tex said no ball.
Tex said no
Clearly.
ball. Clearly you have 0 wins. You don't know ball.
No ball.
Here
Throw
are
it
all of
away.
our. Dude, he's gonna get hurt if he keeps trying to do this nonsense.
He's got the plaid headband too. What the heck is going on? What's all this plaid stuff?
Okay. Follow us on all of our social medias here. Pimo says McDermott has a bejeweled headset. What a spot. Oh no, I'm sleeping till next game on Sunday. No. Let's pull up the shambles-o-meter again and see. Hold on.
This also doesn't count because y'all know
Here it
I don't
is.
watch the games with
Here it is.
people, and we
Here
had
it is.
people over.
Dude, you made me. You were imploring that I watch the game during the Super Bowl. So I don't want to hear.
You said no. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the people that we had to host.
That was an absolute bomb, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
That's money.
It was a beauty. You said it didn't count for your teams because you weren't wearing your normal stuff.
Okay.
I had to have guests over and watch the first part of the game with people. So it doesn't count.
It used to count when we go to Beefs, but that never worked out for us. So
No.
Here's
So
shambles.
as far as
meter,
I'm concerned, the Bills are still undefeated.
Here's shambles-o-meter, just in case. Follow us on our socials. Podcast comes out tomorrow morning. If you're just tuning in, go back and listen. And Thursday mornings. And then we're live Wednesdays and Sundays, but we also sprinkle a few live shows in there. And I have to add Facebook to this list of accounts. All right. That's it. That's been episode 170. I forgot to update my little plaque back there. I need a whiteboard is what I need. So that I don't have to make those little things. Let's hit some music on the way out, shall we?
We love football.
Go Cowboys.